we have in the studios with us Mr. Frank Sellin, who's Deputy Public Affairs Officer of the U.S. Consulate General in Lagos. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome to the studios.
Thanks. I'm proud to be here in ABS and here with the people of Anambra.
And it's the Young African Leaders Initiative, but we'll discuss that right now with Frank, who's here in the studios with us. So, Mr. Frank, what is the Young African Leaders Initiative and the Mandela Washington Fellowship about?
The initiative was started by President Obama in 2010, and we started the Mandela Washington Fellowship portion of it in 2014. It had been around for a few previous years, but it's basically President Obama's long-term investment in African leadership by working with youth. We've got about 60% of the population of Africa who are 35 years or younger today. That's a huge economic and social force. President Obama wants to invest in that generation because they're going to have the long-term power to transform Africa for the better and transform Nigeria for the better. So we really want to see young leaders between the ages of 25 and 35 from Nigeria, from all across sub-Saharan Africa, to be part of the group that goes in 2016. At U.S. institutes at top universities, this year President Obama is doubling that number. We'll have 1,000 young African leaders from across the continent going to the United States and coming back to transform Africa for the better.
Okay, cool. Now,
very briefly, the first thing they'll do when they go to the United States is they'll do 6 weeks of intensive academic training at top US universities. They'll go to one of 40 US universities for work with professors and outside experts in their field. Those fields can be business and entrepreneurship. It can be civic leadership for people thinking about starting their own NGO or community organization. And the third track is public management. So they'll study that for 6 weeks intensively. They'll come back to Washington for 3 days to meet with all the young leaders, all 1,000, to network and build ties and explore visions and projects together. At that time, they'll all meet President Obama in a town hall meeting, just like Grace Jerry led the way for Nigeria last year in introducing the president. That's the kind of opportunity you'll see with all those people in the same room with the president. They'll then come back to Africa. Everybody will go back to their home country. But the point is to build networking and relationships across Africa and within Nigeria to improve communities and to make sure their projects and their visions come alive.
okay, cool. Now, what's the cost?
Sure. Again, the people we really want to see are young leaders, people who are already showing promise and passion for a leadership vision and dream that they're working on right now. They just need some more resources, they need some more training. We want those young people between the ages of 25 and 35 to apply online at youngafricanleaders.state.gov. I'll say that again, youngafricanleaders.state.gov. They should apply online, and there's no cost to it whatsoever. This is paid for by the U.S. government and the universities to which the person will be going. When they come back, they'll have opportunities still funded by the U.S. government for conferences, networking, mentorship opportunities, the possibility to compete for seed funding to start their own business or to launch their own organization. They'll have access to conferences held here on the continent of Africa, and to be able to work with each other to really strengthen their projects and what they're doing for the region. Application has been online since October 1st at youngafricanleaders.state.gov. It closes on November 11th, so you're going to want to go online, fill out the application, and make sure you submit a completed application by November 11th. That's next Wednesday, so time is short. You should go to a university or a library or an internet cafe, go online to Young African Leaders, all one word, .state.gov, and apply before November 11th.
Okay, let's take this.
Apply. Yeah, that's right. It's a completely computer-based application. There's several short essays. They range from 50 to 200 words. Make every word count. Use every word describing your results and your accomplishment from the leadership activities you've shown to date. Beside the Mandela Washington Fellowship, we also have something called the Young African Leaders Initiative, or YALI Network. It's over 150,000 people strong across the continent. you can go online to the same website, youngafricanleaders.state.gov.
This very special event coming up in 2016. Now, the Young African Leaders Initiative, of course, is sponsored fully by the U.S. government. So if you get to be selected to travel to the U.S. for this special 6-week intensive training, it's free of charge, no cost to you at all. And then you get to, of course, you get academic, schooling from about 40, from one of about 40 universities participating in this program. And if you're, which means you have barely 6 days from now to apply for this this very special course, and you can only apply online via www.youngafricanleaders.state.gov. That's youngafricanleaders.state.gov. And I must tell you, this is a really huge opportunity. It is all expense paid for. You don't have to pay a dime to be a part of this. All we need is your determination, your zeal, and the fact that you have done something similar.
The people we're really looking for are the young people who are committed to their communities, committed to Nigeria, and committed to working with other young African leaders across the continent. When they come back is when the fun starts. The project that you've been working on in the United States, the ideas you've been generating in the United States, President Obama wants you to bring those back. And when you do, you're going to have further opportunities, partly sponsored by the U.S. government, but also in partnership with other partners here in Africa, things that will help you advance your professional development. You'll have access to seed funding, particularly for those of you thinking about the entrepreneurship track. You'll have other opportunities for networking, for mentoring, for attending conferences and getting together so you can be more powerful than just one person. You'll have a whole set of colleagues who have been Mandela Fellows. And you'll be a U.S. government alumni of an exchange program, which opens up a lot more resources for you to contact people who you might find helpful in what you're trying to do.
Thank you all. I want to thank you very much, Frank.
Very proud to be here, and since you can't come to Lagos, we're happy to come here because we don't get out here very often. But you'll see us again. So please apply now in 2016, and I'm sure we'll be talking about this next year.
It is the Young African Leaders Initiative we're talking about, and it is the Mandela Washington Fellowship. Take advantage of this opportunity. I'll break it down for you one more time before we leave. Now, it's a pretty awesome fellowship we're talking about. All you need is to be between the ages of 25 to 35, be a leader in any sphere of your choice, or if you've done 6-week intensive academic training in a university in the US, and you also get to meet with the President of the United States, all for free. I mean, how cool can you get? We're leaving at this point. We appreciate Mr. Frank Sellin, who came in all the way from the US Consulate General in Lagos. We'll take the
happy to be here. Please apply to the Mandela Fellowship, and if you don't get selected, apply again, and be sure to sign up for the Yali Network on the same website, youngafricanleaders.state.gov. I'm Sellin. I'm the Deputy Public Affairs Officer at the U.S. Consulate General in Lagos. Proud to be here at ABS radio station with our good friends to talk about the Mandela Washington Fellowship, which is President Obama's flagship exchange program for young African leaders between ages 25 and 35. The online application is available right now, and the application period closes on November 11th. So now is the time to apply. Candidates are especially encouraged to apply, but it's available to any young leader who's between the ages of 25 to 35, who has a track record of accomplishment and a passion for what they do. Go online to youngafricanleaders.state.gov and apply before November 11th.
Okay, who are currently doing various great things in their communities to please take advantage of this opportunity to apply for the Nelson Mandela Young Leaders Initiative, because that will complement the good work His Excellency Chief Willow Obiano is doing in the state. It would be nice if our people can apply and then have the opportunity to travel to the US to learn new skills, so that when they come back to Anambra State, they can contribute to the development efforts of His Excellency. So thank you very much, and I hope that Media Anambra will listen and take advantage of this opportunity. So I'm happy that the US government is supporting this initiative, and even the American Embassy here in Nigeria. ABS, anytime we have good projects like this, I'm pledging that we work with you, we partner with you to sensitize and inform our people because it's a good thing, you know.
We appreciate that. We're proud to be partners of ABS, and we're proud to be here in Anambra, bringing opportunities here to people we don't ordinarily see. It's important that we come to meet the people.
It's a great
Anambra.
state, very safe, very secure, very intelligent people, yes. Okay.
And the consulate.
You brought gifts as well.
We have some pens for journalism, but
All right.
also information on
Okay.
transparency in government, on education in the United States, and this folder is for you personally from, from the consul.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the Acting Consul General, here you are.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.